Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to our Dean and tonight's Master of Ceremonies, Dr. Ronnie Myers. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The program will begin shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Thank you.
Touch of your lips.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The program is about to begin. Thank you. Please take your seats. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to our Dean and tonight's Master of Ceremonies, Dr. Ronnie Myers.
Good evening. Good evening. So I'd like to welcome you to the 9th Annual Gala of the Touro College of Dental Medicine, in which we celebrate our 10th anniversary. And last year, you may recall, we impinged a little bit upon the Academy Awards. But although you might have expected the U.S. hockey team and Jack Hughes advertising dental care, instead, you got me. I'm Ronnie Myers, Dean of the Touro College of Dental Medicine, and I couldn't be prouder of that. And tonight we celebrate 4 incredible individuals. Each of the honorees, in their own ways, have allowed us to continue to grow as the best and second largest predoctoral dental program in the country. And this of course, would not have happened without many other people. So I'd like to recognize some of those individuals, some of those individual leaders who are here tonight, some are not, who made it all happen for our students. First of all, our amazing president, Dr. Alan Kadish. The executive vice president, Rabbi Moshe Krupka. And provost, Dr. Patricia Salkin. Unfortunately, New York Medical College Chancellor and CEO Dr. Edward Halpern could not join us tonight, but needs to be acknowledged for all of the support, his unwavering assistance that he's given me personally and the Touro College of Dental Medicine. I want to acknowledge my fellow deans at New York Medical College, Dr. Robert Amler, Dean of the School of Health Science and Practice, Dr. Marina Holtz, Dean of the School of Biomedical Sciences, and Dr. Neil Schluger, Dean of the School of Medicine. Unfortunately, not able to join us for this gala and the 10th anniversary celebration is our founding dean, Dr. Jay Goldsmith. Many of you know Jay and many things he did to get TCDM off the ground. For that, we owe him an appreciation of thanks for his diligence in stepping up to the plate when needed. And I know that in the journal there's a letter from Jay, and we wish him all the best. I also would like to take a moment to acknowledge Dr. Haitham Manabi, chairman of our Board of Advisors, and the true definition of a volunteer leader who gives endless hours to TCDM. Dr. Nabi, please stand and be recognized. Of course, I do want to publicly thank the other members of our Board of Advisors who are here and give us in so many ways. Please also welcome Dr. Jennifer Oki, Director of Clinical Education from our beautiful New Mexico campus. Dr. Parkinson, our Executive Assistant Dean, had to head back home, but I would like to ask Dr. Oki to please stand and be acknowledged. Jennifer, where's Jennifer? The success of our programs would not be possible if it was not for the faculty who make it happen on a day-to-day basis. With over 50 of them here tonight, please stand and be recognized. Get up. Get up. Get up. The success of any educational program is truly measured by the success of our students. The class of 2026 is an amazing group. They have succeeded on their integrated national boards, matched to some of the most sought-after residency and specialty programs in the country, been actively involved in research activities dedicated to the care of the underserved and marginalized populations of Westchester, and have traveled the world to help those in need. Would those of the class of 2026 please stand? Welcome as well to our esteemed alumni who have made incredible strides at their residency programs and their practices, along with the many corporate sponsors and supporters who are listed in the journal. This entire evening would not be possible without your support. Now, usually in these events, and I'm sure everybody in this room has been to a few of them, at the end of the event comes the thank you for those individuals that actually made it happen. And at that point of time in the evening, everybody is thinking about either dessert or going home. And so they get lost. But I can tell you that this event would never, ever, ever have happened without the support of the family at Touro. And I'd like to recognize Barbara, Danica, Sharon, Jenny, Paul, and Yasmin for an incredible evening and all the hard work that they've done. So with that, I'm going to thank you all, and please enjoy tonight's program.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rabbi Moshe Krupka, Executive Vice President, who will deliver the invocation.
You know, Dean Myers, you're right. It feels a little bit like the Academy Awards. I want to thank the producers, and I especially want to thank the one nudnik that wanted to have them play Send in the Clowns when I was coming up to the stage. Welcome, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. Funny thing happened to us on the way to the banquet on Sunday night. Before we begin our formal program, please join me in a moment of reflection and some words of Torah on this very special occasion. And if I can ask the people on the sides of the room to please turn your attention here for the duration of the program. From day one, our goal at the Touro College of Dental Medicine was to create an outstanding academic environment in a warm, supportive setting. I think we can proudly say that mission accomplished. Just take a moment to look around at the incredible audience and our students that are with us here tonight. We have people of all backgrounds, of all faiths coming together to celebrate the importance of empowering others through education, to celebrate the importance of teaching the art of healing and better health outcomes via state-of-the-art dental medicine. Indeed, in this room are people who share Touro's overarching goal of making this world a better place for generations to come. We recently began reading and learning the portions of the Torah regarding the building of the tabernacle, the very structure, the home of the Almighty as the Jewish nation traveled through the desert. This was a spectacular, beautiful, and ornate edifice. But at the heart and soul of the structure, there was the Holy Ark, which contained the very essence of our faith, our teachings, our values, and our ethics. So too, in a very real way, did we set out to build the Touro College of Dental Medicine. It's simply beautiful, it's modern, it's the envy of the academic dental community. But at the heart and soul of this institution is our passion for our shared morals and standards, our reverence for life, our integrity, our ability and desire to embrace all people from all backgrounds. This is what propels Touro University and TCDM forward at every opportunity. Indeed, as we celebrate a decade of service and commitment at TCDM and salute our honorees, it's with this inherent dedication to values and service that we honor our honorees this evening, because they stand for excellence. Mr. Richard Feinblum is the president of Designs for Vision, which provides our dental students with their loops. From our earliest days as an institution, Mr. Feinblum and Designs for Vision have been generous partners to TCDM as they support our students from their very first days at the dental college. Dr. Amandi Barora has a legacy of commitment to the underserved. He's not only a generous supporter of TCDM, but also a member of our board of advisors, and together with his wife, the proud parent of 2 of our dental college students. We are so grateful to have such an outstanding professional as a member of our family, as our friend, and as a member of our board of advisors. And personally, I feel very fortunate to have an office located directly next to Dr. Patricia Salkin. Patty is the consummate professional. She is far beyond what most people would define as dedicated. It's well known to everyone who works with her that Patty is an outstanding academician, a scholar and an authority, someone who has mastered the nuances of the academic journey. She's also an incredibly detailed professional leader who leaves no stone unturned to make certain that Touro can succeed in every facet. Patty inspires confidence in everyone who comes into her orbit. But her greatest asset might be that she cares for each and every individual within the Touro universe. And finally, Dr. David Katz. He's not only an incredible clinical educator, that would be enough, but my dear friend Rabbi David Katz is also a Talmud Chacham, a Torah scholar. And he is simultaneously the sweetest, most ehrlich, most honest, most authentic and straightforward a person that you could ever hope to know. The Touro College of Dental Medicine could not have a finer example for our students to emulate and learn from than Dr. David Katz. And the outstanding success of our graduates and their careers are a reflection of his and our shared values and efforts. Great things are happening at the Touro College of Dental Medicine. For this, we are grateful to you, Almighty, and we are sincerely grateful to your agents, to our honorees, to those who have come to celebrate with them and support us this evening, people who help us to help others to heal your world. We ask for your continued divine guidance and blessings. Grant us wisdom, resolve, and fortitude to educate, to inspire, and to lead. Amen. Thank you all for your attention, and enjoy tonight's program.
Please welcome Dr. Alan Kadish, President of Touro University.
Welcome, everyone. What a great night. You heard from Dean Myers that this is the 10th anniversary of the Touro University College of Dental Medicine. I have to say that we had high hopes for the college when we began it, but we could not possibly have imagined how good it would become. The Touro College of Dental Medicine does a great job educating students. It does a great job preparing students for practice. There's a fantastic embrace of technology in state-of-the-art facilities. And there's a tremendous message of service to the community that's passed on by our deans and faculty. In short, it's a fantastic place. Touro has about 38 schools now in 11 cities, but it would not be an exaggeration to say that in addition to the great education, the students at the Touro College of Dental Medicine are far and away our happiest students. It may have to do with the drugs we put in the water, but for whatever the reason, these are our happiest students. So next week, we have the Jewish holiday of Purim, one of the great celebrations, dressing up, partying, having a good time. And it's a celebration of events that happened well over 2,000 years ago. For those not familiar with the story, an evil courtier decided he wanted to destroy the Jewish people. And the king was kind of ambivalent and went along with what was essentially a bribe. The queen was selected by an unusual means. The king searched the entire kingdom for the best woman for the job. And then ultimately, Mordecai and the Queen of Esther saved the Jewish people with the help of some others and solidified the king's rule over his land. And subsequently, in the next couple of generations, were the parents or grandparents of Cyrus the Great, who was not only a great Persian king, but helped resettle the Jews in the land of Israel. So tonight's honorees very much mirror the characters that I've described in the story of Purim. David Katz, who's both learned and politically savvy as an educator and a manager, is our Mordecai, who is both a great scholar and a great politician. Patty Schwalken is Queen Esther. If we looked throughout the United States for the best provost for graduate medical education or the best provost in general anywhere, we could do a search of all the provosts in the country and we'd come up with Patty Schwalken. One of the ancillary characters in the story was someone who reported on an evil plot to destroy the Jews and used his knowledge of what was going on to help save the Jewish people. And that's Richard Feinblum, whose technology helps our students do the best job they can as dentists. And finally, although Dr. Aurora is incredibly accomplished on his own, it's his children, two of whom are students at the Touro College of Dental Medicine, that are our King Cyrus, who are really going to make a difference in the future of healthcare in this country. So we're incredibly proud of our honorees. One more thing. Tonight, you'll hear from everyone about our newest program, TouroCAREs. With some incredible hard work, we've been able to get to the point where we're ready to embark on a project to create a clinic to care for physically and mentally disadvantaged children and young adults, to provide them with dental care that's very poorly provided elsewhere. And that is, and for every one of you who are here tonight, you're helping support that activity, the ability to care for people who can't get care elsewhere, which is one of the mantras of Touro University overall. And anything you can do to be generous and help these children get the care they need would be greatly appreciated, because although we're ready to start the project, we haven't quite raised all the resources we need to provide excellent care over the decades to come. So thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for supporting the Touro College of Medicine, Dental Medicine. And thank you, Ronnie, David, and the rest of the leadership of the Touro College for creating this incredible, great place. Enjoy the rest of the evening. One public service announcement. There's a diamond daisy pin that was lost this evening. And if anyone sees it, please return it to me because it's my wife's. And if we don't find it, I'm in serious trouble. Thank you.
Please welcome Ms. Courtney Gilmartin, representing our graduating class.
Good evening. My name is Courtney Gilmartin, and it is truly an honor to be here tonight and to have the opportunity to talk to you about our reflections here on behalf of the fourth year class. It feels like just yesterday, my classmates and I began this journey, full of excitement, maybe a few nerves, and without a doubt, completely unaware of how transformative these years at Touro would be. The relationships we have formed over the past few years have only grown stronger, and while our paths may soon take us in different directions, the foundations we have built here at Touro will always connect us. This institution has given us far more than an exceptional clinical education. It has provided us with mentorship, community, and opportunities that exceeded what many of us imagined when we first arrived. From the immaculate facilities to faculty who are deeply invested in our success, every part of this program was designed to help us thrive, not just as dentists, but as professionals and as people. One of the moments that truly affirmed this for me came from my residency interviews this past fall. Time and time again, program directors and current residents shared how Touro graduates consistently stand strides ahead, both clinically and personally, something I already knew. Hearing that validated everything I hoped to gain from my dental education. We are not only well-prepared clinicians, but more importantly, we are compassionate, grounded individuals. I believe that while dedication and perseverance can shape good clinicians, it is those around us that shape us into good people. And I feel incredibly grateful to have been surrounded by the best peers, faculty, and staff over the past 4 years. That sense of purpose and compassion is deeply woven into Touro's mission. A program like TouroCAREs and the expansion into New Mexico reflect a true commitment to serving underserved communities and individuals who may not otherwise receive treatment. This dedication to expanding access to care is something I am immensely proud to be part of and is one of the many reasons that Touro stands apart from other institutions. To my classmates, thank you for being my partners on this journey. Tonight, we celebrate not only our accomplishments, but the remarkable institution that shaped us. On behalf of the class of 2026, I would like to extend our deepest gratitude to our deans, administration, faculty, staff, families, and friends. And I guess what they say is true, it really does take a village. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Please welcome Dr. Myers back to the stage.
Thank you, Courtney. That was wonderful. So 10 years ago, this college was nothing more than a shared dream. A blueprint of an idea melded into ambition and a collective belief that we could do it and we could redefine dental education. Today, as we look around, not only at the landscape of dental education, but around this room, that idea has been transformed into a living, breathing legacy of excellence. So in the world of higher education, it's not only rare, but unheard of to see an institution move from a concept to reality in such an amazingly short period of time. Our growth just hasn't been about bricks and mortar. It has been about the extraordinary difference we have made in the lives of our students, our faculty, and the patients we have served. So please take a moment and enjoy this very special presentation.
I'm a college professor, so it's really hard to lecture when you think that your students are just staring at your mouth. Very often, it was distracting from my students, from my job. Finally, my wife convinced me to come in, and they realized it was better to have an entire set replaced. After the work was done, I had the opportunity to see myself in a mirror. It was amazing, but even more than that, then I went and I actually got to eat an apple, something I hadn't eaten in maybe 2 decades. It was amazing. It was fantastic. Touro definitely, it changed my life.
The Touro College of Dental Medicine's impact has been immeasurable. And to think that just 10 years ago, this place didn't exist. No students walking these halls, no patients in these chairs, and no smiles exchanged between faculty and the people whose lives they would change. But that's where Touro University has always made a difference.
Several people approached me with the idea that we should add a dental school to Touro University's offerings. After looking into it, we realized that there was a community need for a dental school at Touro.
It was the first new dental school in the New York area in 50 years. And in the world of higher education, things like this don't happen quickly. Skepticism came fast.
I was asked to listen to some presentations on the idea of establishing a dental school. I spent January through March of 2013 calling 40 different dental school deans, and the dean at Harvard Dental School started laughing on the telephone. I said, "What is so funny?" He said, "Good luck to you. Give me a call if you ever do it." Wouldn't you know it? That dean was the commencement speaker at the graduation of the first class in 2020.
Educating students and preparing them for life is in many ways a sacred mission. And when we decide that something's important and ought to be done, we devote tremendous effort and ingenuity in trying to make sure it happens.
The vision began to take shape. The best practitioners and educators were hired, and empty space was transformed into one of the most respected dental schools in the nation. In 2016, the doors opened. 110 students walked in, taking a chance on something that didn't have a track record yet. Something that existed only because enough people believed it should.
In 10 years, we've grown from infancy to maturity. We've grown from 100 students to the second largest school in the country. And we expanded our clinic in 2020 to include a pediatric clinic and then an orthodontic clinic. And the people who were here in the beginning didn't let things get in their way to make it the best it could be. They didn't have any history to fall back on, so they made the history themselves.
When we opened in July 2016, the Sim Lab was not built yet. It's an incredible transformation over the years.
One of the highlights of being here is that class of 2020. They really took a chance on us.
Pioneers.
Set the bar. Pioneers. They set the bar, and some have come back to work here, which is amazing. But the fact that they stuck around when things may have looked a little shaky, yet we spoke in faith and we moved it forward, and they ended up, doing some really incredible things.
It's about inclusivity, access to care, taking care of patients in a compassionate manner. And I think we've lived up to that throughout.
People from the outside that come in, they make comments because everybody is so warm and everybody is so friendly. And it's that kind of environment that makes us a very unique school.
I don't know of many dental schools, any professional schools, that go out of their way to do so much for their students, between giving special classes, between being understanding and giving them extra time. It's a unique environment. It's a unique situation that we've created.
We started in 2016 with 100 students, 110 students. Those students had to graduate during a pandemic. It was one of the most emotional things that I've ever had in my entire career, was graduating a class that we had grown with for 4 years, to know them so personally that we couldn't be there to hug them when they graduated. To me, That's what we do. That's what the Touro College of Dental Medicine does. The people who walk into the building for their education become part of us.
It was like a family here. I think you can see that. It kind of also extends to the patients. You go hang out in the waiting room of the clinic, and you see the students come and pick up the patients, and you see how cheerful and happy and energetic they are and how comfortable they make the patients feel. And seeing that as a faculty member and remembering doing that as a student, and seeing that it's continued on for these 10 years, it's just very conducive to a positive learning environment where we're starting our careers.
Every week, more than 1,000 patients walk through these doors. Many of them have nowhere else to go. Children who've never seen a dentist, veterans who served their country and now need someone to serve them, people with disabilities whose needs are rarely met elsewhere.
I woke up one day in March of 2025 and I just had this horrible pain in the left side of my face. And it was agonizing. I couldn't sleep. I could barely even do anything. It was so bad. And then I came to Touro. It was the first time, I had a dentist that I felt like listened throughout this whole experience. And when the pandemic hit, I ended up homeless. I didn't have anyone to rely on. And, my teeth declined. I had such bad teeth, I didn't want to smile, I didn't want to eat out with friends, I didn't want to go on dates. I actually had an amazing date last month and, things didn't work out, but it was such a good experience to be able to go out with someone and just enjoy myself. And I really appreciate you guys for making that happen.
Look at literally the happy faces, the smiles that are being created. And that's not just the patient, it's the faculty, the staff, the students that are just thrilled to be associated with a program that has excellent standards and a warm and inviting environment.
Service isn't something students do after they learn. It's woven into everything from day one. Caring for others is also the reason they send missions around the world where dental care is needed most. And most recently, that care has expanded to Albuquerque, New Mexico, in a state with one of the lowest ratios of dentists to patients in the country. Touro built something new, not because it was easy, but because it was needed.
Literally 5 years after opening a brand new dental school, we decided to go and create a facility in New Mexico that will be available to all of those individuals who do not have access to oral health care. And it speaks to who we are. I mean, we are an institution that believes in helping the next individual, and we do that. In 10 years, TCDM has created a family that is second to none. And to think that it came from just a single idea to where we've matured in 10 years, where we have graduates all over the country in the best specialty programs, postgraduate programs, hospital relationships. Those sorts of things usually take decades. I think about Dr. Lander's dream, where a little over 50 years ago, starting with a couple of dozen students, and Dr. Kadish took that dream to where Touro University has grown to now. That's the ethos of the university. And we've done that in the dental education arena. And yet we've done it in a way that keeps a family-oriented basis to who Touro really is. And that's just an amazing, amazing story. And we're not done yet.
So happy 10th anniversary. Here's to decades of brilliance, healing, and innovation to come. We talked tonight about the past, but tonight's about the future to change what has been a normal paradigm into a future that will bring oral health care to those who need it most. As most, if not all of you know, and as Dr. Kadish mentioned, one important goal that we have been working toward for the past several years is TouroCAREs, the Center for Access, Respect, and Empathy, an oral health care facility for the most marginalized. Those with intellectual and developmental disabilities, those neglected individuals wind up finding their care in all the wrong places, in emergency rooms and in hospitals. So tonight, through the efforts of so many individuals and corporations, many of whom are here tonight, it becomes a reality. And let's start the recognition of this amazing feat by watching this message from the Honorable Andrea Stewart-Cousins, Senate Majority Leader of the state of New York.
Hello, I'm Andrea Stewart-Cousins, President Pro Tem and Majority Leader of the New York State Senate. I'm honored to take part in this year's Touro College of Dental Medicine Gala. Although I wish I could have joined you in person, I'm glad to join you virtually. First, I want to thank the college's dedicated leadership team, including the Dean of the College of Dental Medicine, Dr. Ronnie Myers, for inviting me to tonight's event. I also would like to commend Dr. Myers for his more than 4 decades of preparing successive generations of dentists. Despite being a young institution, the College of Dental Medicine has already proven its commitment to its mission to deliver quality and compassionate care to local communities. TouroCAREs, which aims to train dentists who can provide specialized care to individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, meets a critical oral health care need in the Lower Hudson Valley. I'm proud to have secured $2 million in funding for this crucial clinic. Under my leadership, my colleagues and I in the State Senate have always fought to enhance health care in New York and ensure access to quality and affordable health care for every New Yorker. We're fortunate to have dedicated and forward-thinking partners like Touro College in our state, which I look forward to continuing to work with in order to ensure patients receive exactly the care they need and deserve. Congratulations on this investment into TouroCAREs, and I hope everyone enjoys tonight's gala.
Recognition of the support from the state of this $2 million grant is important. Recognition of the previous fundraising, golf outings, and galas is important. But the amazing almost $1 million raised this evening, along with the several major gifts from corporate partners, has now put us over the top, as we can now announce we have raised over $7.3 million, and we will now break ground for TouroCAREs. And to mark this exciting occasion, I'd like to invite Dr. Kadish, Rabbi Kripke, Provost Solkin, and Dr. Katz to join me on the stage for a ceremonial ribbon cutting. And while they're making their way, what is a ribbon cutting without a hard hat? So underneath your tables, there is a bag, and in that bag are hard hats for everybody to have for this ceremonial event.
Right here, put on your hard hat. Put on your hard hat. There we go.
I know it'll mess up your hair, right? Not mine.
There you go.
Stand over here.
Come on, everybody, put on your hard hats. Where's that cage? In the middle. You're in the middle. You're in the middle. There you go. Dima, take up the shot from back.
Ready? Get a count?
Ready? 1. Countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A celebration to last
Okay, please enjoy your dinner.
We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time.
Ladies and gentlemen, during dinner, please enjoy the beautiful sounds of the Hal Keshner Trio.
Nice. What? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. I went into halftime. Which one?
Ladies and gentlemen, the program will begin shortly. Dinner will still continue to be served, but the program will continue shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the screens to enjoy our honoree presentations.
Let me give you a little history of Designs for Vision. My father was Dr. William Feinblum, who was an optometrist. He started the field of what we call 165 employees, 100,000 square feet, and headaches every day. But in the end, the headaches are worth it because we provide something they never had before. Loops are not new, but because we could now lengthen the working distance, it changed the way dentists and dentist chairs work.
Richard is an idea guy, and I've seen him take ideas that others would have left down as impossible and actually produce, a great product that impacts the industry.
I think the way Richard Feinblum operates his business is very honorable because he doesn't follow, per se, the most profitable path. He follows the path of most excellence, say, because his point is that every person who comes to him and says, I want to see better, will walk away seeing better.
My father is more than just an inventor and what I like to call a mad scientist who has created the most innovative products which have helped all types of doctors. But the things that he's doing now are not only helping the doctors, but they're helping patients with their lives, with their health. And that's with clinical trials all over the world that we're doing. Really proud of him.
Touro has been a very important relationship to Designs for Vision. From day one, they were able to recruit some of the highest rated dental classes amongst all dental schools. Usually there's a growth curve involved in that, but not at Touro. Quality has always been really important to them, and it is really different than other schools that we see. You can tell that when we're measuring them, they know how to hold dental instruments. They know how to position themselves in the chair in the sim lab. And that's a much higher ratio than what we see at other schools.
I've been at Designs for Vision for 41 years. And it was very exciting to start working with Touro School of Dentistry when they opened up with the first class, and we were able to help the students, provide them with loops and lights, and it's very personal to them because they pick the color, they pick the frame, and it's measured to their prescription. It's something that they hold on to for the rest of their education and then into their career.
The partnership between Touro Dental and Design for Vision has been just continuously growing, and Richard and his senior vice president were instrumental in sponsoring research that we have at the dental school, and his technology is going to impact and improve and optimize the life of surgeons and dentists.
As I get older, I find myself more like my father. My father dealt with people who had visual needs, and that is what drives me. It's the professionals, the dentists, the doctors. They come to me because I can help them.
What's your favorite song?
Oh, my favorite song?
Song.
The Rolling Stones. I can't get any satisfaction. I enjoy helping people and succeeding. It's a tremendous satisfaction, but it's through the relationship. These things don't come about unless you're affiliated with a Touro. I do want to thank Touro and everyone there in honoring me. I only wish my father was here to see it and to appreciate it. So I thank all of you. Thank you.
Please give a round of applause to Mr. Richard Feinblum. Joining Mr. Feinblum on stage is Dr. Bert Goldfinger.
joined Touro in 2012 as the Dean of the Jacob D. Fuchsberg Touro Law Center, which was fantastic. And I still remain as a faculty member there, and I love teaching my class every fall. I love the students at the Law Center. And the president asked me to become the interim provost while I was still the law school dean. And that transitioned into becoming the provost for the graduate and professional divisions. And in that role, I work with the deans of all of our graduate and professional schools. I serve as the chief academic officer, looking at quality educational experiences for our students and making sure that we remain a student-centered institution and one that nurtures the faculty, both with support and faculty development.
Sometime in the spring of 2015, we had had a national search for a provost. And for some reason, things were not going as well as we wanted. And I remember being in Dr. Kadish's office one day, and he turns to me and he said, if you can think of an internal candidate, someone who is respected by all, who doesn't let ego get in the way of things, someone who has a record of accomplishments, who do you think of? And the first thing that came to mind was Patty Salkin. Dr. Kadish smiled and he said, yup, that's the one.
Touro would not be where it is without Dr. Salkin. She's a respected scholar and, quite frankly, the best provost in the country. Her contributions to the Touro College of Dental Medicine have been extraordinary. She's provided guidance and advice to make the dental school a better place, and she's worked in an extraordinary way with the deans of the dental school to make sure that the Touro College of Dental Medicine is the best dental school in the country. And with her help, it's become that.
When we run a program and Patty has a role in it, within a few hours, every single person involved in that program gets a personalized letter of thanks and appreciation from Patty Salkin, appreciating their efforts, showcasing what they've added to the program. She cares about every single person she comes in contact with at the highest level.
Touro puts people first. We take care of people. We believe in serving the underserved. And so all of our programs, and the dental school leads with this, and that is serving the communities where we are. When I walk into the dental school building, there is a smile ear to ear on my face because it's the house that Touro built together, and we're not done. Every time I speak with Dean Myers, he's got another idea for a graduate dental program. And of course, TouroCAREs, which is just something that is desperately needed, not just in Westchester and not just in Albuquerque, but across the state and across the country. And to be honest, it makes you feel good that you can be at an institution that is all about people.
She is constantly committing 100% of her time. I mean, she is 6 days a week, 24 hours a day. She sleeps for 2, but she is constantly giving. She lives and breathes Touro. It's not work for her. It's a passion. She loves this.
The academic standing of Touro University has skyrocketed. We are now recognized as an institution that provides outstanding academics. Much of that is due to Patty's efforts.
Patty is a thinker, she's a communicator, and most of all, she's a doer. Patty's also very down to earth. Everybody knows that she is a crazy Billy Joel fan, and that's just so refreshing to me. It makes her real.
I think there's a single concert that you missed, right? Am I right?
Maybe a few over the years,
Okay,
but
all right.
So what's your favorite song?
Uptown Girl.
Touro's gift to all the faculty and staff is Patty Salkin.
Don't tell the president, but I can't believe I get paid to do what I do because this is just, it's not a job. It's really how you live your life. And so the hours that are put in pale in comparison to the psychic reward and the value that comes back and how you feel as a person, knowing that you're making a difference every day in what you do.
Please join me in a round of applause for Dr. Patty Salkin. Joining her to present her award is Rabbi Moshe Krupka.
Mine is a third generation dentist. My grandfather, who started back in 1942 in Pakistan, during the partition in 1947, he migrated to India with just having a few dental tools. And looking at his success, the way he took care of his patients, my father's cousin, and including my father too, he also decided to be a dentist. And I'm the third generation. And my two children who are part of Touro family, that's a fourth generation dentist. I had a high expectations from myself. When I migrated from India over here, there was not much support, and in order to survive, within a year or so, I got my license driving a yellow cab, and this is how I fed myself. It was hard to put, bread and butter on the table. I drove for 2.5 years, and in '97, when I graduated, and from a cab license, it got converted into dental license. That was a blessing. Then there was no looking back. This is where I found success, and I knew it. All the hardships I have faced, it is all worth it now. Dentistry pays you. Dentistry pays you very, very well. It helps you raising your family. It helps you meeting all your expenses, but it takes time. And as you get more involved in your work, helping communities out, it starts giving you so much that you can send your kids to the best schools, best colleges. My older son, Aryan, he had multiple offers from different dental schools, and we were invited over for a gala function 2 years back, and then the whole family went in there, and I asked my son, I said, who took your interview? And he introduced me to Dr. Anabi, and the next thing I know is I met the dean, I met other head of the departments in there. They have given so much respect. Now it feels like a family.
Me and Dr. Aurora, we met about, I'll say 3 years ago. He's a colleague of mine, and he also wanted to be involved with Touro, so he joined me on the board. He wanted to be involved with TouroCAREs and Touro. He always wanted to help out the kids, and he goes and do charity work, and he's a man of dignity, and not just financially, he does it from his heart.
The Emmaus Dental Services. It's a free clinic that we have here in Syracuse. We help all of the uninsured or underinsured community members. Dr. Aurora has given us every month on Saturdays 4 hours of his free time and gives back to the community. And eventually he gave a great example to his sons, and both of his sons now in dental school were volunteers in our facility as well.
So I try to give something back where it is going to affect someone's life in a better way. You can never take money with you, but the good things you do, they always come back to you as a blessings.
Because of the power of dentistry, he could do all these things. He does a lot for communities all over the world.
I've been working with Dr. Aurora for 27 years. Dr. Aurora is a very good boss. He really cares about his employees. What I appreciate about Dr. Aurora is how much he cares about patients, willing to sacrifice a lot of personal time to come in and help people out, even providing a lot of care at no charge just because patients can't find it anywhere else.
I learned from him a lot of stuff in the dentistry, and it makes me a better dentist. He is a very, very hardworking man, very, very generous, and very, very cooperative dentist and a human being.
Right now, I'm living an American dream life. Your kids are going to good school, good colleges, and your practice is doing great. So the kids, they have an amazing life. It makes me think of my favorite song like Phil Collins, Another Day in Paradise.
It's very proud for me to see my kids as they're becoming dentists, and especially the Touro. They give you like personal intention to each kid.
They have the best dental equipment, they have the best technology, they have the best teachers. My generation have to learn from them because their education is far ahead than when we went to school. They are getting the best studies from the #1 school in the country. I'm very thankful to Touro Dental that I'm a part of it, and Touro staff for giving that respect to us.
Please give a round of applause to Dr. Aurora, joined by Dr. Haitham Anabi.
Think twice, 'cause it's another day for you and me in paradise. Oh, think twice.
Dr. Alan Kadish and I were having breakfast one morning many moons ago. Dr. Kadish was very proud of the fact that Touro University, at the time Touro College, was expanding and opening several postgraduate schools. Over coffee, he said, "What do you think about a dental school?" And I thought, is there room for another dental school in New York? And he said, "I don't know, but we'll find out." And that dream became a reality in 2016. During that time, he would consult with me and talk with me on and off. And I was helping as much as I could with the preclinical curriculum. But by 2018, the students were ready to join the clinic. And Dr. Kadish, in his own special way, said to me, "David, we need you now." And it came at a good point of my career. The reality was I started to feel like I wanted to give back. And to this day, I haven't regretted it. So from 2018 and on, I joined Touro full-time. I love being in the school. I love the interaction. It's been a special experience, and I would be remiss not to say that the faculty and the administration have been nothing short of sensational.
There is a vibe that exists at the Touro College of Dental Medicine, and David is the person who embodies that probably better than anybody else. He truly sets a tone for the students, the faculty, and the staff, and the patients, that we're all in this as a family together. And David says that family is more important than anything.
He's an educator. He's a practitioner. He's a father figure. He oversees the clinics. He oversees the education. He oversees friendships. He oversees relationships. David's that Machiavellian guy, and definitely takes on that role. And people want to be part of that energy. It's a good energy.
We lead by example. We try to be ethical, moral in the way we approach things, and we treat everybody with respect. The students pick up on those cues, and they are treating those people of the population who may not be able to afford to go to a private dentist or in need of care. And it's a way of really improving the world. And that idea of making the world a better place is what we try to do in the school and try to impart to the students. It's not just a trade, it's a profession to make the world and people better.
His parents taught him that, my parents taught me that you have to work hard in life and you get things done, and then you teach others that you can accomplish anything if you put your heart and soul towards it. He's a wonderful husband, father, grandfather. I've always been proud of him. He always sets high goals for himself, and he always accomplishes them.
The Talmud talks about an individual that has Torah scholarship and outstanding achievement. That shines forth with David Katz every time he walks into the building. He's a person to be reckoned with, a person to be respected. He's a person with whom everybody seeks guidance and advice.
He's a superb clinician with decades of experience, a great teacher, a great leader, and a great human being. In addition, David is also an ordained rabbi who's written the classic work about Jewish law and dentistry. It's now about to enter its second edition and has become the textbook that those who are concerned about Jewish law and dentistry use to try to analyze problems and come up with the right solutions to take the best care of patients. David's an absolute treasure, and we're extraordinarily lucky to have him at the Touro College of Dental Medicine.
If your heart is in the right place, you just want to give it your all and do the best you can. A sense of giving back means you just want the students to do well. I have two favorite songs. I have one song, Teach Your Children Well, by Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young. And the other song is by Louis Armstrong, What a Wonderful Life. So if you play those two songs after the dinner, think of David Katz and think of me in those two songs going forward. And I think you'll have the essence of what I'm about.
Please give a round of applause to Dr. David Katz, joined by Dean Myers and Dr. Alan Kadish.
Teach your children well. Their father's help did slowly go by. one they picked, the one you know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you goodbye. So just look at them and sigh, and you know they love you.
I timed it. Let me have everyone's attention really for 2 minutes. First of all, good evening to everyone. Standing here tonight, my mind inevitably drifts back 10 years to the inception of Touro College of Dental Medicine. We started with a blueprint and a bold vision, and to have been part of this school since day one is the professional honor of my life. To my fellow honorees tonight, congratulations. While I may be standing on this podium, we all know that an institution of this caliber is never the work of one person, but the result of a shared devotion to excellence. Dentistry has been incredibly good to me. My journey through clinical practice, hospital residency administration, and now as Vice Dean has been rewarding, a very rewarding one. These last few years at Touro College of Dental Medicine have truly been my give back time, a chance to pour my experience into the next generation, those of you sitting in the back in particular. But I have not done it alone. Behind every clinician and administrator is a support system that makes the work possible. For me, number one, that is my wife, Tammy. We have been married for 43 years and many more, hopefully, and she's been my bedrock through every transition. To my 4 children and their spouses, your encouragement keeps me grounded and inspired. I am who I am because of all of you. To the school and to the students, what we have achieved in these 10 years is nothing short of astounding. This success is a testament to the leadership of Touro University and Touro University administration, but it is felt most deeply in our halls through our incredible faculty and staff. And to the students, many of you are here tonight. You are the heartbeat of Touro College of Dental Medicine. Your enthusiasm, day in and day out, is what makes my time here so rewarding. You remind us every day why we chose this profession, to serve with skill and with heart. And now to the mission of TouroCAREs. Tonight, we celebrate our past, but we are also building our future. The funds raised this evening will establish TouroCAREs, the Center for Access, Respect, and Empathy. In the lower Hudson Valley and the greater New York tri-state region, there is a marginalized population of patients with intellectual and developmental disabilities who currently have little to no access to specialized oral health care. TouroCAREs will change that. We are creating a facility designed specifically for them, a place where medical complexity is met with compassion and not a closed door. This center is the ultimate expression of Touro's college mission. In closing, I thank you for this incredible honor. Here is to the first 10 years of TCDM and to the lives we will change through TouroCAREs in the next years to come. I thank you all for coming. Be well and stay safe.
Please welcome back to the stage Dean Myers.
So, to our honorees, TCDM can't thank you enough for all that you have done and continue to do. Thank you all for making this evening a great evening. Thank you for making TouroCARES a reality. And please, please enjoy the dessert and get home safely. Thank you.
Please enjoy the dessert buffet back in the cocktail room. Bring it back here. We look forward to enjoying the dinner here.